Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a brand new video. Welcome to a full day eating. I've been doing a lot of grocery hauls recently, and I haven't done a full day eating to kind of show you how I structure all that food that I'm getting. And that's exactly what today is going to be. It is a work day, so I'm headed to work right now. And I'm started out with one of these Ghost energy drinks. And I always like to have a little bit of gum as well. So as this is going down, definitely a lot of really good recipes, some fun stuff to try on this video. So if you could, press thumbs up button. I'm gonna get myself to work and start a super productive day. All right, people, it is about 11:30. Still working on my little Ghost energy drink. Also been crushing some water. But I am gonna have a little snack as we're getting cold. My hair's absolutely insane today. I'm gonna have a little snack. And that snack is going to consist of a pack of the Archer beef jerky. Got this at Publix in one of my last grocery hauls. And then I'm gonna mix that up with the kindling pretzels. These little protein pretzels I got off a TikTok shop, and I've honestly really been enjoying these. The Archer beef jerky has a nice consistency and texture to it. And these pretzels have a really good taste and a ton of seasoning. Not to mention the whole pack is 130 calories with like 8 grams of protein. So this and this combined only leaves us at like 300 calories for the day. Not bad at all. And like 31 grams of protein to start us off. And I actually have been tracking macros recently. So I am going to be tracking them today as well and seeing exactly where we land on the day. But all around, a really successful first meal, and I would say a really good start to the morning. All right, time is currently 12:30-ish. About to hop on the treadmill. We're back in the little gym back here. Nice little break in the day. Get some steps in, kind of break up the day between some exercise and some work. And we're gonna go for about 30 minutes or about 2 miles at a slight incline. And that should be pretty good for today. All right, people, it is now almost 3 o'clock. So exercise went really well, came back, got some work done, and I'm gonna have my lunch, which let me show you what we got going on here. This is actually ground beef that we got at Costco, 93.7 lean ground beef. I cooked it up a couple days ago, pretty much split it in half between 2 meals and did the exact same thing with this rice from Publix. And the end result is this right here, a really nice sized meal. Probably gonna be a pretty filling meal. I'm gonna put a little bit of just yellow mustard over top. It may be slightly basic, slightly boring, but to me, it tastes good, it's simple, and definitely gets a job done for when you're hungry in the middle of the day. And yeah, I can confirm the ground beef from Costco is really, really solid. I definitely wish it could have been a little leaner, like 96.4 would have been good. So another basic meal down, 575 calories in the meal roughly. Puts us right under 900 for the day with 85 grams of protein. So everything is streamlining very well so far. And definitely gonna have this as my fuel for midday on this. It's actually a Monday today. Okay, time is roughly like 4 p.m. I'm gonna eat one more thing before I leave. Actually, 2 more things. I've been loving this combo recently. So these are the Genius Protein Skippy protein bars. I swear they taste so similar to like a Payday. If you like peanuts and caramel like I do, it's a really, really solid bar. So as you can tell, there's how it's looking with the caramel and everything inside. Such a solid choice right there. These are from Costco as well. And then also from Costco, these little Awake little chocolate bars. So each chocolate is like 80 calories or so and has about 50 milligrams of caffeine. Perfect for like this time of the day. As most people are hitting their like midday slumps, a little bit of chocolate, a little bit of caffeine goes a long way for sure. This is the caramel flavor. You can see that in there. And this is pretty much the same thing, but filled with peanut butter. So both those little late day snacks in puts us right about 1,250 calories for the day, right about where I should be about this time, and with 97 grams of protein. So I think we're tracking pretty well throughout the day. Definitely not hitting any midday slumps, which is good as well. Hey girl, hey, hello, hello pretty girl. You wanna go outside and go potty? All right, we are finally back home now. A long, good day at work, and now it is time to do one thing I've looked forward to all day. And that is getting a solid workout in. And I feel like it's been probably since like Road to Rip July, June times I've actually shown a full workout. So excited to finally do that. Things have changed just a little bit in the gym. One of those changes is the pre-workout stack. So everything is going to be by Prozis, and specifically we're going to do some creatine monohydrate, 1 good serving of that. Now this is their InnoShox Ultimate, their newest and highest stim pre-workout. You can tell just how many ingredients are in this, and we do a whopping 3 scoops of this. And I'm going to polish that off with some of this Tribus Max. It's supposed to be like a natural test booster. I just take 2 capsules of this. So this will be the fuel for today's workout. And if you want to pick up anything from Prozis, I definitely recommend doing so. And you can do so with the link down below. If you use my code, you're going to get 10% off plus whatever the normal sale is. So go ahead and check for that. The code is Suggs10. And it's definitely going to help you out, and it'll help me out as well. And beyond just supplements, they have workout gear, clothing, as well as like healthy protein snacks. Definitely worth checking out the website in general. That being said, we're gonna get into the workout. We're gonna start with about 10 minutes of warm up on the Stairmaster at an easy level like 8 or so, and get into a back day for today. All right, first thing we're starting out with is a single arm cable pull in, and I'm kind of doing this at an angle, pulling more across my body and squeezing at the end of the rep. A really solid movement to get things started for back. 3 warm-ups, maybe 2 working sets per arm, and just a solid like 12 to 15 reps to get warmed up here. And the next movement is going to be a standard lat pull down, 4 hard, well, relatively hard working sets of this, and about 8 to 10 reps, but mostly on that 10 range for those 4 sets. All right, we switched to a voiceover because we got all the guys in here. Everyone's just talking about the weekend. It's a Monday, so gyms on Mondays are pretty hectic. But I'm done with the pre-workout, and now I'm going to put, let's go with this flavor. These are little like H2O electrolyte packets from Prozis as well, and they're a good add to like a water bottle or something like that. Add a little flavor, add a little electrolytes, push you through the rest of the workout, and I'll be sipping on this the rest of the lift. Into our next kind of main movement for the day, and that's gonna be a standing T-bar row. We all did 4 hard working sets of 8 to 10 reps here as well, and that is really the bulk of our main movements for back today. And then for accessory movements, we moved into a cable pull in. One of my favorite like accessory back exercises, I really feel this quite a bit, are my upper back. And we did 3 hard working sets of 12 to 15 reps, pretty much going to failure. And we did finish off with some biceps. And as you can tell, this is pretty lightweight for me. I'm dealing with a little bit of a bicep tear, a little tendonitis in the forearm. So working very light and trying to get back up to my normal weight very soon. All right, people, workout winding down. Get this, 2 hours and 8 minutes. I just finished up with 15 minutes on the Stairmaster, and that's typically what I've been doing here recently. I've also been trying to run a little bit, but 1, it's already dark out, and 2, it's been raining on and off all day, so did not get that in. But once again, super nice long workout today. I am definitely gassed and now ready for some protein. So for our protein shake today, I'm gonna use some of this organic whole milk from Costco, and I'll just finish off the bottle here. And then I'm gonna add this whey isolate from Prozis. This also has added digestive enzymes in the mix, which really helps not feeling a tummy ache after drinking this. And we'll do about 65 grams of that. Oh, I gotta say, drinking it with whole milk, 1, it tastes incredible, but it tastes incredible with water too. I get really full from this, to be completely honest. I wouldn't say there's like a crazy amount of calories in this, 420 calories, but there is like pushing 70 grams of protein with the whole milk and the protein powder in there. See, we're sitting a little under 1,700 for the day, and we do have almost 165 grams of protein in. It's already extremely late. That was like a really long workout just because we had a bunch of guys in there. Everyone was chilling. Workout was kind of slow and relaxed, but I am gonna quickly down this, shower, and then it's time for dinner. And I am pretty excited for this meal because it's been a long time since I've had this, and it's been sitting in my freezer for like ever. And that is the carne asada meat from Trader Joe's. So we got the carne asada going into the pan. Also from Costco, I have some extra carne asada seasoning that I kind of enjoy. So I'll put that over top as my seasoning to add to the already seasoned meat. And while that cooks up, we're gonna go ahead and toss this Path of Life Southwest Mango Quinoa blend that we got from Publix into the microwave, and this cooks for just 5 minutes. All right, as everything is finishing up here, I'm gonna add my carne asada to the bowl, which by the way, turned out absolutely gorgeous. Up next, I'm gonna add about 3/4 or so of the bag of the quinoa Southwest blend. Next, I'm gonna top it with one of the Kirkland guacamole packs that we got, and we'll also do some paste salsa that I got at Publix. I mean, an absolutely massive and gorgeous bowl of food tonight. The smell coming off this carne asada, absolutely unmatched. Now, some people might like to eat things separately. I like to just mix everything up and just eat it like one big bowl. But I will say I tried a piece of the carne asada by itself. Unbelievable. I don't even think you can tell what all of this is, but it's a little bit of everything in there. Yeah, that is so good. The combination of the carne asada, which has really, really tender with nice flavor in there, the coolness from the guac, the little bit of spice from the salsa, the extra seasoning of carne asada that we did in there, mixed in with the quinoa and a little bit of sweetness from the mango in that Southwest blend. Absolutely an incredible, incredible combo to have for dinner tonight. I like keeping my meals really simple because I don't have a lot of time. I mean, I'm eating this meal at 8:50 p.m. and I should be going to bed in like 45 minutes to an hour. So something super quick that I can just toss in the pan, toss in the microwave at the same time, and within 10 minutes, I'm sitting down eating a meal. That is what is important to me for keeping a longevity of simple, easy meals and staying on track long term. And speaking of being on track, we're doing pretty well. By the way, the goal is under 3,000 calories for the day with over 200 grams of protein. With this meal, all of it in there, we're sitting right under 1,400 calories for the day. When we pop into calories and macros, we're actually already over that goal of 200 grams. So we're doing really, really solid there. And you can see the fats and carbs are nicely balanced as well. And for me, this is like not a super low calorie meal, but a ton of flavor, a ton of filling goodness, and definitely one of my favorites. All right, and just a few minutes later, the bowl is done. This has been our ritual here recently. As I finish, she gets to start. So kind of a win-win for both of us. All right, I am still very full from dinner, but I do want to have a dessert. Briefly, I have been absolutely locked to my TV the past couple days playing Borderlands 4. The original Borderlands was like one of my favorite games whenever I was a kid. And it's kind of like a little bit of nostalgia coming back and playing it tonight. But I am going to have a dessert tonight, and I think we're going to do a little yogurt bowl style. This is the Oikos 000 that I get from Publix. And let's make a little mixture, huh? All right, first things first, we're gonna do the Oikos 000 into a bowl. Then on top, I'm gonna add some protein granola. This is from Prozis. And finally, over top, my favorite peanut butter right now is this chocolate peanut butter from Prozis. So I'm gonna do a decent amount of this drizzled over top as well. All right, people, and this is my dessert. And honestly, I'm really looking forward to this. I already know the combination is good because I've had this previously. Something about the chocolate with the vanilla and the crunchies, it all goes so well together. The chocolate peanut butter is an absolute hit. It's definitely one of my favorite things from Prozis, right up there with the granola. And the two combined in a yogurt bowl is absolutely unreal. So definitely a delicious and sweet way to end the night, which I wouldn't have it any other way. And the yogurt bowl came out to like 450 calories roughly. Leaves us under 3,000 for the day, and I think that's perfect. I think under 3,000 or right around that is perfect for like a little mini slight cut. And we are ending up with 256 grams of protein for the day, and that is really, really solid. So I hope this gave you guys a little more insight into what I'm eating throughout the day and how I'm using the things that I'm buying in my grocery hauls. So I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, as always, thumbs up is highly appreciated. But I'll be seeing you very shortly in the next one. Peace.
This the anthem. If you rockin' with it, put your hands up. Yeah.